Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Rattler to open with a pass. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. On the ground, this is Kendrick Miller. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Try and run here with Miller. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
So this defense, Mike, they get an early chance here to make a statement on this opening drive. Nice job by the offense, continuing to keep the ball on the ground. Continue to let that opening script unfold. We'll see now if the defense is able to make an adjustment.
Brought in by Chris Olave. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's Rattler on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. That one complete to Pierce. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Falcons' 26-yard line.
They'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. On the run to the right. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On third down, it's Rattler. That is intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup for Fox.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He locates his receiver. That's Perry. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now Gibbs on the ground. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Atlanta.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Milroe. Headed left, buying time. Taking off, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Danny Stutzman there for the stop.
Brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw it with Milroe. Oh, the ball's out. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In the backfield, he'll get the carry here. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Now Milroe. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Isaiah Foskey. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. His kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. Left side into the hands of Olave. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third and short yardage, and here's Rattler. He's got it! And he will get into the end zone! Alec Pierce, touchdown Saints. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll work this forward to the 35. And he Stutzman there for the stop.
35-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Milrow. So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. We'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Get it going on the ground with Miller. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5. Olave is the motion man. Now Rattler gonna throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Harrison Phillips. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. They send Sutton in motion. On second down, it's Rattler. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kick is good. Makes the score Saints 14, Falcons 3.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bring money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue girl. G20, don't hustle and grill. I'm not like them, I put paper over clear. I used to want to...
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple, with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. To the air, it's Milroe. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Milroe throwing on second down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they will finally run him down. It is a big play there for the Falcons. It's a gain of 34. Now a handoff running right. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Give to Robinson from the pistol. And he will score! Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. His 12th touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Falcons 10. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Throwing on first down, it's Rattler. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Set to go now on first and 10.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, New Orleans.
Looking to throw, Rattler. This one on target to Olave. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Throwing again, Rattler. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Trying to run here with Sampson. And he is going to have the Saints first down. Defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2.
It's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing now is Rattler. Escaping to his left. Off he goes. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
Here's Rattler on 1st and 10. Now here comes the screen to Sampson.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It is 2nd and 6. Olave is the motion man. Here's Rattler. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. That's Pierce in motion. On 3rd and a yard, it's Rattler. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, New Orleans. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Makes the score Saints 21, Falcons 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Milroe to throw. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. So a big one there to start the drive. An even 40 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Milroe on 1st down. Going up top. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. New Orleans 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Luxembourg, up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Here's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
3rd and 2, now Milroe. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
What really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Atlanta. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
And even though it's just the third quarter, he'll try to draw even right here and go for two.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll run with Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion ties this game up.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We'll start the drive with Miller. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
2nd and 7. A give up the middle with Kamara. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Third and short yardage, and here's Rattler. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And the Falcons are going to take possession.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Milrow. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown Falcons. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And if you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, it's Rattler. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Rattler. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. They convert with a gain of 15. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Gain of 15.
To throw again is Rattler. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll bring up second down. He'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Sampson, and he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target, and he will score again. Alec Pierce, touchdown Saints. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
It's Robinson, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Now he'll run. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
This is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. first, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. To the air, it's Milrow. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Throwing on first down, no chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. On the give, this is Camaro. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Rattler to throw here on second down. Open man left side. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
On the handoff, this is Sampson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 3. Once again, it's Sampson. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 24 now, here is second and 6. A give, it's Sampson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
At the 15-yard line.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
2nd and 7.
Here is 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. On the move left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. They'll go play action with Milroe. He'll take off again. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Milroe to throw. There he goes again.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here comes second down. Throwing is Milroe. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Now it's Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's first down. Now Milroe. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. Last laugh, gotta move fast.